Hello everybody, that's right, I have two videos for you this week, both a constructed and a draft video. So I haven't done a lot of drafts of this format, not quite as much as I've been doing ranked. I've been doing a ton of ranked, but I've gotten a few under my belt, and I'm starting to feel it out a little bit. I like the idea of this Monolith Guardian. I know that it's a really all-in pick, but the card is just monstrous when you actually have a relic. And I've seen some very, very good Sentinel builds, so I'm kind of tempted to just grab it. There's Steady Marshal, which can lead to a pretty aggressive build. It's a really nice card and constructed, not as much here. Fearless Yeti is really nice. There's some really nice aggro Yetis, and I think that Yeti Windflyer is a little bit undervalued. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been getting them very late. Somebody else was telling me that they see them all the time getting picked up early, and people have kind of caught on to that, but I personally have been able to pick up some really late Yeti Windflyers, and I love that card. It's probably better to go with the Fearless Yeti as just like a safety pick, but I'm going to test something else here, and I just want to see what we can do with Sentinels and with Relics and how that'll work. Boom. So let's grab it. Wow. Second Crest. Nice. Those are good. There's a Ruin Crawler Yeti, which is not an amazing card, but would be pretty good against us. We've got a Lucky Prospector. If we are going all in on the Relics, we can probably slam that. We're going to need the value Relics really high if we're playing a card like this, though, because this card is pretty useless without it. Very good with one, though. Rallier needs Valkyries. I'm not super interested. Lost in the Mist, Heroic Bravo. None of these are super great. I mean, Crest of Wisdom is really nice. I actually like the fixing, but might just be the Crest. I think the Crest is actually the pick. I want to go all in on actually getting the Sentinels and the Relics, but I don't even know that this is that good in that deck, and I'd rather just have the option to splash something. Tumble Bang. You get +3 power this turn when it entombs. Sure. Final Shot Rioter is kind of decent. I do like this one quite a bit. And Sentinels plus Gunslingers kind of go together. Explorers and Gunslingers and Sentinels are... They have some overlap here a little bit with the time. Time and Fire. Could take the Barbarian Camp, though. That is actually a relic. Starts us off on our path here if we want it. Also Cryptic Etchings, although that's not the relic that we want. Just not impactful enough is the problem. I really like First Shot Rioter, though. I think if we're gonna play Monolith Guardian, though, I want to go all in on it. We want to make sure that we actually have the relics. Temple Raider. Go to the Sentinels if we're going for them. Another relic here in Family Charter. I like the idea of Family Charter. I'm going to take it. Temple Raiders you can get pretty late. Bane Sarasar. Serene Excavator, which works with Sentinels. And it's an Explorer, which is nice. Purge the Darkness. 4 damage to a player for 3 is not amazing. Ending Nightfall doesn't really matter, so I think we're going to take the Serene Excavator. Bane Sarasar is really nice. It just becomes a 4/4 beater, but the dinosaurs don't really match up with the rest of what we're trying to do, and since we're going all in kind of on a specific archetype, I want to try and see what we can do with that. Fishing Dinoc, sure. Well, dinos are looking kind of open. There's this Ancient Bauble, which, surprisingly enough, is actually quite good. It gains you just so much life. It's a lot of incidental life over a game if you can get it early, and if we really, really want the relics, then I think it's the pick. I like Dinoc a lot, but I'm not sure that we're that deck. I like the idea of the Bauble. Let's go Excavator. We're kind of painting ourselves into a bit of a corner here, and I wouldn't necessarily say that you should do what I'm trying to do, because we're forcing it a bit. It's better to generally stay open when you're drafting, but I really want to see how this works. And I figure that these are interesting situations for me to do it for this channel. You guys can test it out and see what it looks like without ever having to waste a whole bunch of your own gold or crystals. Grenade is interesting. Striped Arachnodon's really solid. Sandglass Sentinel. It is a Sentinel, but yeah, Not a great card. Not really what I'm looking for. I like Grenade a lot. Probably more than I should. I don't have any little creatures to sacrifice to it. I have a bunch of 4s already. I'm going to just take the Grenade. I have no removal is another thing. Outlands Brute. Charge and Warp. It's fine, I suppose, but I'm not super excited about it. Awakened Sentinel is another actual Sentinel, which could be really good. I should probably keep fishing Dianox still. I like Praxis Stranger a lot. We need some 2s. But I'm hoping that we can pick up some Strangers later. Awakened Sentinel's just too important. Fits in our archetype too well. Whoo! That is a big dino. Hunter's Harpoon is also really nice, and we do have the option to splash because of the crest, but man, Plated Goliath is just amazing. I think I have to take it. Blinkwolf is not terrible. I think people underestimate it, but nothing compares to that Goliath. This thing's just huge. Gun down. Really slow removal is still removal. I don't need Archaeologist that bad. Explorers are cool for what we're trying to do, but I really don't need another 5, and I'm not trying to splash yet, so Gun down makes a little more sense. Dragon Breath, Snapping Brushstalker. There was some good dinosaurs going around. Kind of open. Could just grab the Audacious Bandit. It's gotten a lot better because of the Gunslinger archetype. Brushstalker can be great if you get the right fight cards to go with it. So I think I'm going to go Brushstalker. We're not going to really go with the Gunslingers. I don't think we're going to get enough. Time Weaver I really enjoy. I've found this card to be a lot more powerful than it looks like. You basically just kill a card in their hand a lot of the time. If they have any kind of finisher like Plated Goliath, if you double it to 12, it's just unplayable. You're never going to get it down. So it just basically makes you pick a card out of their hand and discard it if they have a finisher. Problem is, we already have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops? Or more? I think we need the Skycrag Stranger. It does kind of fix us too, because it gives us a little bit of fire. It's opening up the possibility of more primal. So I think I need a 2. Too bad, but I think I do. Ooh, Purify is a sweet pickup. And more fixing. Cool. Alright, this is starting to come together. Just taking the Primal card just to kind of cut that color, since we do have some good fixing for it. Both of these are really bad. I guess Meddling is better, but not interested in either. Ooh, hello, Statuary Maiden. That's a card. Towering Terrazon is good. I think we're going to want to try and splash this Statuary Maiden. Burnout's pretty solid. Certainly reasonable, but I can't pass up on Maiden. The card's just way too good. This could fix us a little bit for the Shadow. There's Rampage, which is fine. I need 2s as well. Film Banner. That doesn't fix us, really, because we're not actually primal. Find the Way could. I don't care about Dusthuff Brawler. This pack is really bad for us. There's not a whole lot, so I guess it's Find the Way. Another Sentinel. Combray Stranger is a bit of fixing. It's not perfectly on color, but nothing here really can be. I guess Stone Scar Stranger. I like Bold Adventurer, actually. We need some 2s. I really do want to have the Sentinels, but how many do we have? We have Monolith Guardian, we have Double Serene Excavator, Awakened Sentinel. Like, how many go with them? So really we have 2 Sentinels to go with our 2 Serene Excavators so far. I definitely need more. I don't love the 7/7 though. I want some cheaper ones. I'm really worried about getting run over. I'll take the Bold Adventurer. Ooh, Explorer Emeritus is very strong if you can get it down. Obviously, nobody's in Elysian, so it's just going around really late here. I'm going to take this Ancient Lore, though. That's a solid card for us. And wow, False Prince. Yeah, Elysian's wide open. Xenon Guardian's pretty solid. Sauropod Wrangler's good. Making things cheaper is nice, but I think that we want the Guardian. Stash? Ooh, baby. That actually works as our splash, too. And Stranger. Another Soaring. Yeah, Primal is super open. Holy cow. Soaring Stranger is a great card even without other Strangers. Just a really undercosted flyer. And Lightning Strike this late? Oof. I don't really want Initiate. I might just take the Lightning Strike. It'd take a lot to get me to move off of the Statuary Maiden, but I do have the fixing for the Primal. It might be an opportunity for me to just stay there. There's Predator's Instinct for our Snapping Brush Stalker. Not sure how much I want to do that, but I have the option now. Lunar Magus. Not a bad card. I don't know that it's amazing or anything. Monolith Guardian's pretty sweet. Another Sentinel. And I'm going to need some more relics, though. Yeah, let's go with Monolith Guardian. Wandering Forge is kind of cool. Into the Furnace is removal. Bane Sarasar. A Nocturnal Creeper. I really like Creeper. Into the Furnace isn't a bad idea. We have Purified Grenade. Purifying Grenade. I'm never going to be able to get it to 4. We just don't have any Grenadin, and I'm very unlikely to pick any up. This is a tough one. Alright, Into the Furnace. I think that we want the removal more. Oh, nice. This is perfect for what we want to do. It's too bad that there's 2 good Sentinels here, too. Because Ageless Sentinel and... Well, I mean, okay. Scour Stone I'm not super excited about. Wandering Forge, actually, would be really good. I missed this one. Wandering Forge, Ageless Sentinel would be really good pickups, but I think that I want this. I really, really need another Relic to actually make the Monolith Guardians good, and this thing is amazing with Sentinels. It's just good on its own. 4 for 3 to an enemy is decent enough. Generally going to kill something. Barkeep's Friend. It's a relic weapon, so that would work. Dinosaur Stampede's kind of cool. Not going to happen, though. There's that Yeti Wind Flyer I was talking about. Let's grab Barkeep. Hoof Slash. Another Barbarian Camp. Sentinels. Sentinels. Another camp. Disjunction. I don't see using that, but not much point in not having it. Darn. I wish that I could have grabbed one of those extra Sentinels. Really too bad the Ancient Defenses came in the same pack. Maybe I wanted to grab a Sentinel over it. I do still have Ancient Bauble. I ended up with a lot of Barbarian camps at the end there. If I'd known I was getting so many, I might have passed on this, even though it is pretty sweet. I do kind of regret not taking the 7/7 as well. Yeah, this is a very interesting draft. Alright, so we've got Felm, Elysian, and Skycrag Strangers. This is 35, but we have 4 different spells. Or 4 different spells, 4 different lands already. We need to cut 3 to go to 17, 4 if we want to go further. Don't want Lightning Strike. I'm pretty sure that our Shadow payoff is better with Statuary Maiden. Card's just too good. Our fixing for Primal is pretty free, though. Skycrag, Elysian, Felm, and the Crest. Man, maybe it's just worth running Lightning Strike anyways. I don't need Predator's Instinct and Snapping Brush Stalker. We're not going to go that deep. So that's a cut I can make. 4 things. This is 16 power. Got Smuggler's Stash as well. Oh, I don't need Disjunction. Yeah, Family Charter. Yeah, I probably should have just grabbed another Sentinel. I think I have enough relics. We're pretty low on units, like really low on units. I got too many relics and not enough units. I should have grabbed one of the Sentinels. Well, our creatures are very large if we can get there. We've got to find the way, and this is 17. That seems more than good enough. Yeah, I like this. I haven't really had this deck yet, and I don't know what to think about it. I like this card a lot if we can actually get Sentinels with it. I feel like we probably should have valued them a little higher, even over the Ancient Defenses, despite this card being awesome. It was just too late. If it had been pack 1, it would have been a much better pick. Alright, well, let's add our power and jump on in. I don't think I need any Primal Sigils at all. So cut those right out, and then we're just going to go 3 Shadow, 4 with Felon Stranger. Alright. Make it a little bit hard for us to get Statuary Maiden and Smuggler's Stash, but 4 should be enough. I've got twice the chance of drawing a Shadow Sigil that I do of actually drawing the Maiden or the Stash, so I think that's good enough. Wait. Did it actually... Oh, went to 46. Alright, I fixed it. Don't worry, I fixed it. I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute, why did it show 4? We should have 4 sources without having 4 power, because we have the Stranger. Yeah, this makes way more sense. Let's go.